What's up, YouTube? My name is J-Band. I'm a tournament veteran with over 10 years of experience traveling and competing in this game, Super Smash Bros. And I'm here to bring you guys a guide on one of my favorite characters, a character that honestly has grown on me over time, which I never really started playing up until about last year. And that character might even, some people might think that he's even bottom 5 in the game, but I heavily disagree. The character that I'm talking about is none other than Dr. Mario. So, Dr. Mario, brief overview on this character. Like I said, really a character that I did not see myself playing. When I first saw Dr. Mario, I thought he was kind of slow. Kind of what everybody else thought. Why play Dr. Mario when you can play Mario? Just kind of a worse version. Just, probably hits a little bit harder, right? But over the times that I've started playing this character, I actually started using this character in tournament because I found him a lot of fun when I actually picked them up and got some good results. And so I feel pretty good about bringing this guide to you guys today. So let's just get right into it. Honestly, let's just get into some strengths with Dr. Mario. So like I said, obviously Dr. Mario hits harder than Mario, packs more of a punch. Boom, literally, right? Mario really a lot more combo heavy. Dr. Mario really just a lot more single hit heavy. His hits send you a lot further away, right? So, but with that comes, like I said, that power. And so you get some really nice kill power on certain moves that Mario doesn't have, right? So here at the ledge, for example, unless you get hit by a forward smash from Mario or something like that, you're not really at the risk of dying. But here, even a back air risks killing you. And if you're off stage, forget about it. You're super dead. While, if you were Mario and he hit you with something like that, you'd probably not live that, right? So yeah, just really has a lot more power. Really packs a lot more of a punch. His smashes are all great. Up smash sends you at an angle. Doesn't send you straight up like Mario's. Sends you at an angle, but still has really nice power to it. Kills at similar percents than Mario. Forward smash really significantly, really just a really strong smash move. I've killed people super early with this from a frame trap where I, do a down throw at mid percents and they think that I'm going to follow up with an up air and I read their air dodge and boom, I explode their stock at 50%. I've made plenty of comebacks like that. And all his smashes really pack really great power. Down smash can 2-frame if you time it properly. Up smash, great. Forward smash, great. Look at that. Middle stage and Dark Pit died at 70%. That's ridiculous. But obviously, one of the reasons why Doc isn't so popular is because he also has some weaknesses to him, right? Those being number one, which honestly, if they buff this, man, a man can only dream. But, number one, his recovery is not good. The distance on his vertical recovery is pitiful. This is Little Max status right here. Just if you can't make this back comfortably from here, you got problems. Ultimate, honestly, a game where you see a lot of 2-frames, you see a lot of spikes, you see a lot of Chroms, Roys, Marths, Lucinas going off, hitting you with forward air and getting you off stage that way. And Dr. Mario really suffers from this, if he gets nudged off stage, hit by anything, really if he gets blown on by the wind too hard, he's probably not going to make it back, unfortunately. And it's probably one of the saddest things watching your Dr. Mario barely not make it to the ledge like this. Really breaks your heart, But I still think that Doc has some redeeming factors, and I'll get into those a little bit later on into the video. So let's just do a brief overview of his moves. Normal jab, right? 1, 2, 3, basic get off me move. I like jab sometimes because sometimes it puts you in a tech chase, but honestly I don't really use it that often unless I'm gonna go for a frame trap after a back air. I'll turn around and mash jab on shield in case they try to punish me sometimes. Let's see. Forward tilt, pretty good. I do like using this move. I think it's a pretty decent grounded poke, especially if you smash, what is that, smash attack cancel? Well, the tech that you do to get yourself a little bit more distance, right there, if you just input that like that, you get just slightly more distance, and then just running up and doing a regular F tilt. So sometimes I'll run up and do that extended F tilt. Down tilt, honestly, it's an okay move. Sometimes I'll use down tilt to poke at a range if I think that my opponent will be there. And the reason why I'll get into down tilt is for a very specific purpose. I'll get into that move a little bit later into the video as well. Up tilt, honestly, kind of a basic up tilt. Covers on top of him kind of decently, but, you know, I don't really love this move. I think it's okay. But let's get into the moves that, honestly, you're going to be using a lot as Doc. You know, I don't think you're going to be using dash attack that much. I don't think you're going to be using jab. Down tilt you'll be using sometimes. Forward tilt sometimes. But really the main moves that you're going to be using is Dr. Mario. So, Dr. Mario's aerials. So, let's start with back air. In my opinion, back air is Dr. Mario's best aerial. The reason is because you can really poke into a space well with it. You can use it after a double jump to poke at a space above the opponent. And Dr. Mario's legs can hit low enough to kind of poke at their head. So you could input the back air immediately. And as you are rising, sometimes it can poke at their head. Or you can just do a double jump back air. Or a full hop back air, like this. And just land with it. So you could do 2 back airs. Like that. So I really like that. That feels pretty natural, I'd say. The next move, obviously, Dr. Mario's forward air, the dunk E. You know, pretty strong move. Can kill at really early percents, like at the ledge here, like I said, right? Dr. Mario comes down on you with forward air. You could die. You are dead, right? You know, that's an advantage that Doc has over Mario. He comes at you from the air with almost any aerial, and you can really die. Next, I want to talk about up air. So, up air, in my opinion, is kind of underrated. Not only does it serve you as a combo tool, but it also can serve to kill. So, firstly, you can use it to combo like this. Combos out of down throw at earlier percents. Combos from up throw as well. And really just a great move. You can sometimes use it out of shield, like this. Somebody lands on you with a move like this, and you're far at a range in front of you. You can up air out of shield, which is nice. Covers a nice arc in front of Mario. Has deceptively large range. Let's see. Yep. So, down throw up air. Up throw up air. But really, one of the main uses that I use up air is honestly as a frame trap. At the ledge, a lot of people are going to be scared, especially if they start reaching percentages where, you know, they're scared to get thrown off stage. You know, back throw is a really strong kill throw, and if you're a lighter character, sometimes it can kill as early as like 130, even if you're across the stage, if you have bad DI or something. So what I like to do as a DI mix-up is I'll down throw. And while this might not be a true combo all the time, at the ledge, people are going to be scared, and sometimes they'll hold in. When that happens... Oop, I messed that up. When that happens, I use down throw, up air. I'm messing it up here. Oh, man. Like that. So if I'm able to read their DI after the down throw, especially if I think they're going to hold in, I can just go for a really quick up air. Let me just put the percentage down a little bit. Oh, man. Really messing it up here. And as you can see, true combo. 4-hit combo, that's with no rage. Sometimes people will just kind of, you know, it's a DI trap essentially, and they'll kind of trap themselves into this confirm, you know. Not the realest confirm in the world, but I've closed out a couple games that were really close like this. So keep that in the back of your pocket. Next, let's see, what other moves are notable? So, up smash, obviously, notable up smash, notable F smash. But really, let's talk about his tornado and his up B. Both have really great killing potential. One of the things that I really like about Tornado is that it hits at the ledge. You can use it to frame trap or cover regular get up whenever people are at the ledge. So let's try this here. And I could time my Tornado. Oop. Let's see. So if I'm right at the ledge and he grabs the ledge, he was still invincible. My apologies, guys. Let's see. Oh man, he's just timing everything perfectly. Well, just take my word for it. If the opponent hangs onto the ledge just a little bit longer than they should, Tornado will clip the bottom of this ledge right here. His foot will actually hit them. Up B, obviously, fantastic move. Up B out of shield. One of the main uses that I have for up B is to punish things out of shield. So up B actually has deceptive range, and it comes out super fast. So obviously use that out of shield a lot. Let's see. But yeah, you know, honestly, Dr. Mario's a pretty basic character. Pretty intuitive, in my opinion. If you have good fundamentals, you'll do well with him. And so that's why I kind of want to talk about his neutral a little bit. Because I think that if you understand the mechanics of Smash Bros, you know, using his quick moves out of shield to kill whenever they're at kill percent is, you know, self-explanatory enough. But I think where people really mess up and probably need a little bit of help when it comes to Doc is in the neutral. You know, he's not a fast character. Dr. Mario is pretty slow. Because he's so slow, you're not really going to surprise your opponent with much. You know, you're not going to run up to them like Sonic speed and get things that are going to throw them off, you know. So with Doc, honestly, you need to play kind of a slower game, and what I like to call it an interception game. So, in my opinion, one of Doc's main tools, aside from neutral air, which actually I should go over. So neutral air, pretty decent to land onto your opponent with. It can cross up, can be pretty ambiguous, right? So I can land in front, or I can land behind. That can really mess the opponent up a lot of the times on their shield. If they shield, I like to F-tilt. So landing near, F-tilt. Another good thing about landing near F-tilt is that it actually combos at certain percents. As you can see there, that was a 2-hit combo that started at about 30%. Ooh, so maybe 20. So maybe once they hit 20, near forward tilt combos, and I'm pretty sure that it combos a little earlier than that. You know, as long as you're not like at 0, boom. So you can use that, especially if the opponent, you know, shields your neutral air and you suspect that they're gonna punish your neutral air. Sometimes the forward tilt can intercept them. Okay. But yeah, neutral air, use it to land on the opponent. Use it to bait things out, and I'll get more into baiting right after this. So let's get into Dr. Mario's neutral game. So the main thing I want to talk about with Dr. Mario is, you know it. You already know the pills, the medicine, take your pills. So, pills do 5.6% fresh. See that? It looks like the closer you are, the more damage they do. And the further you are, then the less they do. But I think that it caps out at 5.6%. Yeah, no matter what. If you're closer, then it'll do 7%. Alright, excellent. So, why is Dr. Mario's pill so strong? You know, this is what Dr. Mario's known for, aside from his you know, super strong smash attacks and his power, is his pills. And the reason is because he can really control the pace of the match with pills. It's not the most oppressive tool in the world, but it does a good job of controlling space. As you can see here, just standing still and throwing out pill, the pill bounces at an arc that can be kind of difficult to deal with, and sometimes forces the opponent to jump at you. So if I'm here, I can kind of pester Dark Pit with pills, and he'd have to come to me. You know? Another good thing about Dr. Mario is, for example, Dark Pit has a reflector. If Dark Pit decides to reflect my pills back at me, I can reflect them right back at him. So Dr. Mario's cape, it's a pretty decent tool. I don't think it's as fast as Mario's. I don't think it's as instant. But if you maintain a good position where you can react to things being reflected back at you, you can definitely reflect projectiles back at your opponent. Okay? So pills in conjunction with cape make Dr. Mario a pretty annoying character to deal with at range, because there's so many different angles that I can choose to throw this pill at, especially on platform stages. Right now, I'm playing on the Minecraft stage in Final Destination version, but if I were to use these pills on a Battlefield platform, in fact, let me do that just to show you how annoying pills can be. So. Let's just put Battlefield crazy hand music. Okay. So this is the main thing that I want you guys to understand and learn with Doc. He's not a particularly strong character. Oh man, I put FD version. He's not a particularly strong character, but whenever you do use those pills, you can really get into your opponent's head. You know, they start getting hit more and more by your antics because they're getting hit by pills over and over, especially if they get desperate, if they get impatient. You know, their defenses can start to crack, and that's when Dr. Mario can really shine, because he punishes so hard with every hit he does. So, here we go. This is the starting position when you start on a stage like Battlefield. It's the same for when you start on a stage like, you know, Pokemon Stadium 2 and that thing of the sort. All I have to do is press B, and I immediately have such a good angle coverage. Look at that. I could even take a step back. Look at this angle coverage. Rob can't move down there at certain timings. What the pill does is it cuts off certain timings off of your opponent. Your opponent has to move in certain timings to be able to avoid this pill. If they move as the pill is passing under the platform, Rob will get hit by the pill, because pill has a pretty large hitbox, right? So I throw the pill at him. Pill has such a big hitbox that if they move, they're probably gonna get clipped. And 5% might not seem like much, but 5% from a distance, you get hit by 5 of these, you know, 3, 4, 5 of these, all of a sudden, you just took 20, 25%, you're gonna start to get frustrated. So, this is what I like to do. At first, pester with the pills. Learn the angles that you could throw pills at. Look at that. I could even make the pills reach Rob from where I am by making it bounce on the platform, like this. Oh. Like that. Like that. Look at that. I could make him move from that side platform by throwing it like this, throwing it down here. He just controls certain spaces and certain timings. I really don't want you guys to sleep on the pill. I honestly think that it's key to Dr. Mario getting under your opponent's skin. Because again, he's not the fastest. He's not the best. He doesn't have the most impressive tools. But the one tool he does have, make sure you do use it, or you're just going to be playing an underwhelming character. Straight up. Okay, so like I said, use your pills to condition your opponent to move at the timings that you want. And then once they move into your range, back them up. So you tell them to come here. So you tell them, come here, boy. Right? Come here, boy. And then once they decide they want to come in, intercept. You know? Come here, intercept, intercept. You predict the jump, right? You go up there with a back air, intercept, intercept, intercept. You know? That's what you do with Dr. Mario. You cut off a space, and then you intercept what would have been. I think that that's where Dr. Mario shines. And the fact that he hits so hard with all of his smashes reward his correct decision making all the more. So you can get blown up by Dr. Mario just the same as you can get blown up by some of these other top tiers, because Dr. Mario hits so hard, he only needs to hit you a couple times to make it count and take your stock. Okay? So, the pill, learn it, love it, master it. Because in my opinion, pill cape and intercepting is the name of the game with this character. Okay? Alright. So up next, I want to talk about some very specific strengths that Dr. Mario has in the late game. Okay? So I want to go over this because this is one of the strengths that I really do enjoy about the character. Whenever it's late game and people want to find kills, you are not allowed to touch Dr. Mario's shield. You know, similar to Mario, whenever he's fishing for that up smash and you're not allowed to do anything risky on his shield because he can just hit you with that up smash out of shield. Well, guess what, baby? It's the same thing with Doc, right? But he also has my favorite out of shield move, and that is up B out of shield. Up B out of shield comes out ridiculously quickly. I think it comes out like frame 3 or 4. And honestly, it has really good range. So things that you think you can't punish with up B, you definitely can. And if you hit your opponent at the ledge, let's say that your opponent just decides that they want to do, I don't know, a get-up attack. Let's say your opponent's at the ledge, and they do a get-up attack, and you shield that, baby, they're done. They're done. And some light characters can die as early as 50, 60%. Let's see. Rob, a character, he's really a character that isn't necessarily the lightest in the game. I think he counts into the heavyweight category. So imagine Rob hits you with a get-up attack here. Look how far Rob gets sent. Almost dead at 88%. Imagine if Dr. Mario had any rage onto his name. Rob would be dunsies. Okay? So I want you guys to abuse this. I want you guys to abuse Dr. Mario's strengths. Dr. Mario has some really solid strengths to close out stocks whenever he positions himself well to use up B and up smash out of shield. Okay? Remember that, folks. Let's see. So, one of the last things I want to talk to you guys about in this guide with Doc is give you guys some tips on how to recover. I see a lot of Docs dying really early because they get sent off stage and then they just do like a regular double jump and they up B. You know, they get sent off stage like this and they'll get sent off stage and oh no, I'm dead, you know, double jump up B. Well, first I want to tell you guys this. Number one rule, especially when you're playing a character with a really bad recovery like Doc, save your jump. It's going to save your life more times than not, and you're going to need it for the mix-up. Doc's recovery is so bad that honestly, every time you get off stage in high-level play, you should be dead. So, what can you do to remedy this? Every time you're off stage, instead of jumping, tornado. Okay? I want you guys to get good at mashing tornado. So, similar to Luigi, Dr. Mario's tornado, it can rise, baby. Right? So we mashing. See that? You could practice this. You could just practice this by pressing down B really fast on the ground. Then when you get comfortable, go off stage and do it. Okay? I want you guys to get really comfortable with tornado, because not only is this going to be one of your main ways to save yourself whenever you're recovering, it's also going to be one of the main ways you edge guard, which I'm going to talk to you guys about right after this. Okay? Okay. So, yeah, save your jump and practice that tornado timing, baby. Because once you have that tornado down, you can come all the way down here, and all of a sudden you can recover. When you were down here before, maybe it was a little bit more difficult. Look at that. But if I were to use the tornado... Ooh, sorry, pressed the wrong direction. Bang, recovered. And it might not be huge. It might not be a huge boost that it gives you. But with Doc, you're going to need every little bit of distance that you can get. Because Dr. Mario, honestly, he needs every little bit of distance that you can give him. So he can go decently far once you mastered that tornado recovery. Okay? So here's an example of me being far out. Oh, probably not the best. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, almost. Let's mash a little harder. Try a little lower. This one. Bang. See that? This also really helps throw your opponent off. Many times your opponent is going to want to intercept you and end your life. You know how many times I've died at 0 because my opponent got a good edge guard? Your opponent is going to want to end those stocks early because honestly, Doc can be a scary character. He has a lot of moves. He has an up air that kills, a back air, a forward air that kills. Everything that he has kills. So he's threatening. Your opponent will pressure you to try to get you to die as early as they can. One more move that I did forget to talk about is Dr. Mario's down air. I don't really have much to say about this move, aside from that I do think it's a pretty decent spike. Sometimes you can get people off stage. You know, kind of just throw them off, and if you read like, you know, something crazy, you can go for a spike, or if they're recovering low, sometimes you can just kind of, you know, do it. You know, you can just throw it out there, kind of similar to a Ganon spike. I think the frame data is actually pretty similar as well. Maybe not as big of a hitbox, but it definitely gets the job done. Okay, so I would not forget that you have a spike because it's one of your ways to actually end stocks early, and you need that. Okay. But yeah, honestly, I could talk all day about Dr. Mario, but you know, one of the biggest things that I like about the character is that he's strong. He really rewards conditioning well. He has more combos than you think. He's not a combo machine like Mario, but it's not like he has any. He has good frame traps, because if I do up throw up air, Rob doesn't have anything that can intercept me if I do a second one. He's going to be forced to air dodge or jump away, in which case he'll be above me for more juggling, and I just have to be correct on the juggling positioning. So, you know, I honestly think that Doc is one of those characters that's only as good as the player playing him. Do I think he's fantastic? Definitely not. But I think he has a lot of tools to make some really cool and exciting plays. The last thing I want to talk to you guys about is tornado edge guarding. Obviously, you throw your opponent off stage. You can kind of go for a tornado edge guard, like this. Throw your opponent down. You think they're going to come down here. And you can just kind of intercept them. I'm not really reacting properly to Rob right now. Let's see. And I'm doing it wrong here because Rob is recovering in a really awkward angle that I would just stage spike with back air anyway. But basically just get used to going out here and mashing down B to carry opponents off and kill them as early as 50-60%. You know? Oh, let's see. Like that. See that? He wasn't even at 60 and he almost died. You know, sometimes you can net some really early kills just by going out there and throwing out a tornado and seeing what happens, because you'd be surprised how crazy Dr. Mario's kill power is. One more thing. I do believe that Dr. Mario has an advantage versus some heavy characters, especially characters like your K. Rools, your Bowsers, even your Robs. I think that Dr. Mario has a very unique kill confirm, and this obviously doesn't work against all of the cast. It only works on heavyweights and big, large characters. But sometimes if you catch your opponent slipping with DI especially, you can do down throw into, you can do run up down throw, carrying with the momentum, into double jump up B. And that's a kill confirm. As you can see there, Rob died at 91. And you can see that's a true combo. So imagine if you run up to your opponent, they're right here. Let me see, just put them down here. Okay, so imagine if I grab Rob right here and I just go, oh man, I am messing up. Here we go, let's try this again. There we go. See that? 2-hit combo. So I would experiment, you know, do your homework. I really think that Dr. Mario has way better confirms on bigger, large characters. Sometimes even down throw, down B can combo, which doesn't combo at the rest of the cast, but if you're big enough, if you're large enough, it will true combo, especially if you have running momentum on your side. See that? And that's really strong, especially at the ledge. So that's what I have there. And then the last of his kill confirms that I want to go over is actually the one use that I have for this move here, which is down tilt. So, down tilt is okay, but since the last buff, I believe in 7.0, they gave him down tilt into up B. And honestly, I think that this confirm is really good. Down tilt, honestly, not super safe, but it does true confirm into up B. You have to be tight. It has more hit stun than you think. But if you're able to land it, I mean, you can net really early stocks, especially on players who are not necessarily ready to DI and up B out of a measly down tilt, you know? So, like I said, explore your kill confirms with Dr. Mario. I think he has way more potential than people give him credit for, so that's basically all I have for Dr. Mario. I think he's a solid character. In terms of the tier list, he's probably no better than mid-tier. I think a lot of people think he's bottom 5 in the game, but I disagree. I think he's probably near the bottom of mid-tier, maybe the top of low-tier. But I would definitely not say that this is a bottom 5 character in the game because, I mean, how bad can you really be if you're just a discount Mario? Mario's a top 10, top 15, top 20 character. Are you really going to be bottom 5 in the game in a cast of like 80 plus characters if you're just a little slower? You know, it's not like he has no strength to him either. He has quite a bit of strength to him, like his ridiculous strength. So, yeah, that's all I have for Dr. Mario. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I had a lot of fun making this video. I really wanted to make this video for a really long time. There's going to be more stuff on the way. I'm pretty committed to making my YouTube channel grow a lot. So if you want to join the family, please hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps me out for the YouTube algorithm. Come join the family. There's going to be plenty more uploads where this came from. So, like I said, this is J-Band out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. There's going to be more where this came from. I hope you guys have a great day. Have a good one. Peace.